to Math&Me with me Nikhila Sankar. இன்னைக்கு வந்து நாம பார்க்க போறது limits ஓட exercise questions, exercise 13.1. Okay? You have limit x tends to pi of x minus 22 by 7. நமக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? Pi ஓட value is either 22 by 7 or pi can also take the value 3.14 blah 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 போகும். So இந்த இடத்துல you should not take 22 by 7 or 3.14. Pi நே தான் வெச்சுக்கணும். ஏனா கொடுத்திருக்கிற வேரியபிள் என்ன? Pi. Even though it's a constant, we are supposed to use only the value pi. So what will your answer be? X க்கு pi ன்னு substitute பண்ணனும். So your answer will be pi minus 22 by 7. This is your final answer. 22 by 7 minus 22 by 7 0 ன்னு போட கூடாது. Okay? X ஓட value எதுக்கு tend ஆகுதோ அத தான் போடணும். You should not assume any value. Okay? Because it has two different values. So you don't know which one to take. இத எடுத்தீங்கன்னா 0 வராது. It will be some value that is very close to 0. இத எடுத்தீங்கன்னா it will be 0. So you cannot have two limits. So அதனால what do you do? Pi கொடுத்திருக்குனா pi ஏ தான் போடணும். Okay? Limit x tends to 3, x to the 4 minus 81 divided by 2x square minus 5x minus 3. So இப்போ basically denominatorல என்ன ஆகுதுன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? 2 times 9 minus 5 times 3 minus 3. 9 2s are 18 minus 15 minus 3. 18 minus 18 0. Denominatorல 0 வரக்கூடாது because it is not defined. So what do we do? Split. So what does your numerator become? X power 4 minus 81 ன்னு இருக்கு. இது எப்படி எழுதலாம்? X square the whole square minus 9 square. So a square minus b square formula. What do you get? A plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. இதை எதுவுமே பண்ண முடியாது. இதை further split பண்ணலாமா? It is x square minus 3 square. So what do you get? X square plus 9 times x plus 3 into x minus 3. So this is your numerator. What is your denominator? 2x square minus 5x minus 3. What should your product be? 3 2s are 6. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்த क्वेश्चंसல x square ஓட coefficient 1 ஆ இருந்தது. இந்த இடத்துல x square ஓட coefficient is 2. So don't forget this 2. So what should your product be? It should be 6. What should your sum be? Minus 5. Minus 5 னா என்ன பண்ணனும்? Minus 6 plus 1. ஏனா இந்த இடத்துல ப்ராடக்ட்டுமே minus 6 வேணும். So it's minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. So what do you write? 2x square minus 6x plus x minus 3. So what do you get? 2x வெளியில எடுக்கலாம். X minus 3. You need x minus 3 here. So you write plus 1. So what do you get? 2x minus plus 1 times x minus 3. This is your denominator. So what does your question become now? Limit x tends to 3. What is your numerator? X square plus 9 x plus 3 into x minus 3. What is your denominator? 2x plus 1 into x minus 3. 2x plus 1 into x minus 3. So what happens? X minus 3 and x minus 3 and cancel. So this was the term that was causing the 0 in the denominator. So what will happen? Values substitute பண்ண வேண்டியதான். So 3 square plus 9 times 3 plus 3 divided by 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay? So இந்த இடத்துல 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 into 3 தான் 9. எக்ஸாம்ல நானே இந்த மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதனால be very careful. Okay? So 9 plus 9 is 18 times 3 plus 3 is 9. See? 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So what do you have? 6 8 48 4. 108. 108 divided by 7. That's your final answer. Question number 10. Limit z tends to 1, z to 1/3 minus 1, z to 1/6 minus 1. So இந்த இடத்துல என்ன பண்ணலாம்? z to the 1/6 is the smaller term. So smaller term தான் வேற ஒரு வேரியபிள் எழுத முடியும். இது is a bigger term. Okay? So z to the minus 6 can be written as x. So what is x square? X square பண்ணா it will become z to the 1/6 square, which will become z to the 1/3. So that will become x square. Correct? Okay. So now in the இடத்துல limit depends on the variable z. நம்ம இப்ப அதை என்னவா மாத்துறோம்? x ஆ மாத்துறோம். கரெக்ட்டா? So இப்போ z tends to 1 னா What will x tend to? It will tend to z to 1 by 6. So it will be 1 to 1 by 6, which is nothing but 1. So x also tends to 1, z also tends to 1. So what does your limit change like? Limit x tends to 1, z to the 1 by 3 க்கு பதிலா என்ன எழுதலாம்? X square minus 1 divided by z to the 1 by 6 க்கு என்ன எழுதலாம்? X minus 1. You remember the formula? You remember the theorem? X to the n minus a to the n. Limit x tends to a divided by x minus a gives n a to the n minus 1. So what do you have here? 1 வந்து 1 square னு எழுதலாமா? So your n value is 2, your a value is 1. So what do you have? N a to the n minus 1. என்ன கிடைக்கும்? N a to the n minus 1. So your final answer is 2. Limit x tends to pi sin pi minus x divided by x times pi minus x. So what do you do? Sin of pi minus x in irukku. I want one single variable. So what will I do? Pi minus x ku badil I'm going to substitute y. But what is your limit? If x tends to pi, what will y tend to? It will tend to pi minus x. X oda value enna? Pi. So pi minus pi, which is 0. So y will tend to the value 0. So what does your limit become? Limit y tends to 0 sin y divided by x enna agum? X will become pi minus y. X is pi minus y. So it will become sin y divided by pi minus y times y. So this split பண்ணலாமா? What will happen? Limit y tends to 0 sin y divided by y times limit y tends to 0 1 divided by pi minus y. இது என்ன ஆகும்? It become 1 according to theorem 5. So this will be 1 into y க்கு 0 substitute பண்ணா